Unlocking clarity. Commas in non-restrictive clauses. Hello, learners. Today, we will be unlocking the secrets of English punctuation, particularly focusing on non-restrictive clauses. We're going to zoom in on a small but powerful tool, the comma. By the end of this video, you will have a solid understanding of how to use commas in non-restrictive clauses, helping you write more clearly and professionally. Before we dive into punctuation rules, it's essential to understand what non-restrictive clauses are. These are clauses that provide additional information to the sentence but are not essential to its overall meaning. For example, in the sentence, "My brother, who lives in New York, is a doctor," the clause, "who lives in New York," is a non-restrictive clause. Now, how do we use commas with these clauses? The rule is pretty straightforward. Non-restrictive clauses should always be set off with commas. Going back to our example, "My brother, who lives in New York, is a doctor." The commas around "who lives in New York" show that this clause is extra information. It's not essential to know that my brother lives in New York to understand that he's a doctor. Remember, when a non-restrictive clause appears in the middle of a sentence, it should be framed by commas. But what if it's at the end of a sentence? Just one comma will do the trick before the non-restrictive clause. For example, "I just read the book you recommended, which I thoroughly enjoyed." One common mistake to avoid is forgetting the second comma when the non-restrictive clause is in the middle of the sentence. Both commas are necessary to clearly separate the clause. Another common mistake is using commas with restrictive clauses that are essential to the sentence's meaning. In these cases, no commas are needed. And there you have it. You now have the knowledge to use commas in non-restrictive clauses correctly, helping your writing become clearer and more engaging. Remember, practice makes perfect, so don't forget to practice this new skill in your everyday writing. Happy learning, and keep writing!